Hi everyone, I'm named Babel and welcome back to RimWorld. Thanks for checking out the video. Last episode, we ran around the map a little bit and collected some steel and wood and plasteel. We're going to continue that a little bit this episode, as well as continue to fortify our base, double our walls, extract genes, and really get ready for a good fortification kind of base. So when we get attacked over and over as we build the starship, we will be well prepared. We also started this prison right here, so we're going to finish that this episode as well. And we're going to move these mech regenerators to where the current prison is. So it's right next to our waste pack vaporizers for easy transport, with a little bit of overflow to the left here. And then we're going to use this for something having to do with this workshop. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. The other thing that we're going to kind of research or think about is this research area is not unnecessary anymore, but if you look at our research tab, everything's been researched. So why are we using prime real estate right here, right in the center of the base, for a room that people just need to keep walking by? It's added tiles, doors that they have to go through, and everything. So we're going to look at that and see if it makes sense to move or expand maybe the raw materials for this tool, for this workshop instead. So we're going to think about that. All right, let's just get started. The other thing too is this hospital. There's 8 beds here. I actually think that's fine. I oversized it a while back, and I still think that's okay. I think that's plenty of beds. 8 beds. We have 11 colonists. If we ever need all 8 beds and they're all full, well, there's been a problem then. So, okay. I know I want to finish this prison, and I know I want to finish that moving the mech chargers over here. Now, how many mech chargers I need, I really actually don't know that. I gotta think about that. Excuse me. I don't really know if there's like a straight formula for that. I mean, so if I think about it this way, one mech uses 10% energy a day. So every 10 days, after 10 days, they need to recharge. It takes them 2 days to recharge. So if it's staggered, that would kind of mean that one charger could charge one for 2 days, another for 2 days, another for 2 days, over and over and over. So I guess it could support 5 if everything was timed perfectly. So we'll say 5. How many mechs do I even have? I have a lot more than 5, I think. I mean, I know I have more than 5, but I have a lot more than even like 20. I have some that are downed. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta fix this. All right, well, while I'm figuring that out, I will also... There's a militaire that's down. Tiffy didn't take that one. That's fine. There are 2 militaires downed. Bluff will repair them. There's a constructoid down as well. We had a problem with this area too last episode. That was kind of crazy. We had Baiko in this gene extractor, and he was overheating with heat stroke because all of the excess from this geothermal generator, it's 303 degrees in there right now. It was actually coming through the vent here, and that was causing an issue. So, Fluff, I also want you to repair that lifter. All right, so if we say Constructoid 4, if we say we have 6 mechs per person, that's 24 mechs. I have way more recharges than I need then, that means. And that's kind of true because you kind of see sometimes they're all full and sometimes they're not. So according to what I was just saying, it's like five rechargers per for the whole colony, and I have 11 rechargers. I can over design it. I can have 10. That's fine. I'm good with doing that. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I need to go more than 10. I have 11 right now, and they're half empty. More than half empty. They only have 2 people here. So maybe just 10 is fine. Okay, the other thing that I've been noticing is that our electricity has been going down. We barely have enough stored. The more you have stored, the greater the chance that you're going to have some sort of short circuit explosion. I need to put up my... Sorry, I didn't have up my volume for the game, so it's going to be very low for the first couple of minutes. Now it's up to the normal volume that I usually record at. All right. One thing I haven't done for the prison, I got to do doors. That's fine. I'll get to that in a second. And I see a mistake that I made. It's actually not really a mistake, though. I need more limestone. Okay. I don't have a religion room. All this stuff is for the ideologian. I don't really like that it's in there because of the fact that it's in my recreation room, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I like my dining hall. However, I do think that it needs to... I haven't changed it since like episode whatever, 15. I am thinking about having a little bit of a library in the recreation room. Because it is recreation, technically. If you look at the contents, I was explaining this an episode or 2 ago, but like, if I look at the contents of this bookcase, for example, Scab's research on knighthood, this would give 250 melee experience if they read it. So for example, if I have somebody who's melee, like Kate, let's take Kate. She's not even here right now, so let's not take Kate. Let's find something that would apply to somebody. Animals and crafting. Art and social. Art and melee. This would give you art and medical. This is cooking and intellectual. Who's the artisan? I think it's Chakin. It's not Chakin. Okay, so Chakin likes animals. Okay, so here's what you would do. You go to the contents, look for a book that you have where they learn something about animals. So right here. So if she reads this book, which she will do because she needs recreation, she'll use it as a source of recreation. You can go into the assign, go to reading policies, and you could say, I want to read about animals. Okay, I'm going to change this to animals just for the sake of showing this. Go to animals, you clear out everything, and you say I only want her to read something that has a skill gain related to animals. And then you assign that animals reading policy to her. And there you go. Next time she comes over to here to actually read a book, she'll only pick a book that has something to do with animals. Probably not a perfect system, but it definitely would help. If somebody's low, especially. And if they're going to use the books as a recreation source anyway, we might as well have them do something productive with it. All right. Okay. So we have a plan for the mech rechargers. We're going to move those. Inspired trade. Daesh. So next time we have a trade deal coming, we'll use Daesh for the next 8 days. limestone. They're almost at this compacted machinery. Good timing. Here we go. Is there an enemy here? I actually don't think there's an enemy here. Oh, look, there's more elephants, but we don't have anybody to tame them, huh? Balakay? What do we think, Balakay? You up for some taming while you're here? Nah, let's not. Okay. All right. I think what we'll do for the animals, real quick, I didn't do this last time. I wanted the animals to kind of stay close. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's not worry about it. We'll start them. And they should immediately start walking around a little bit for recreation time, I think. And then they'll start digging. We will deconstruct. Oh, this is all slate in here to deconstruct, and limestone. We'll deconstruct everything in here as well. Good. Anything interesting? Okay, we'll deconstruct here too. Constructoid hit a trap. Well, hopefully he stores that in his memory banks and remembers not to do that next time. It's actually a fairly large amount of things to do here. Let's see if there's any roofs anywhere. There's not. There's no more roofs anywhere. The other thing, so while they're doing that, the other thing we've been trying to do is these gene extractors. Now we can't extract over and over and over again, because once the genes are regrowing, you'll kill them if you put them back in. But let's see here, for example. We can't extract anything from Zach, Fleeb. How about Maroc? I think we already did it. We didn't do Maroc. Oh, you know what? I think I remember what we needed to do at the end of the last episode, too. We needed to put Zach right back into the Biosculptor pod to get rid of the his frailty. We're going to put Maroc in there. And Baiko? I think we already did. Yeah, we can't do Baiko. It's very hot in here, though. So I need to figure out why it's so hot. Oh, I see now. I see. It's not really venting. Let's do what we were doing. We're going to assign the mech to forced construction zone. And we're going to do that for Constructoids 2 and 3. Nope, that's Clean Sweeper I hit by mistake. 1 and 3. And Marak is going into this gene extractor with 128 degrees. Looks like Balke is preferring to do construction. That's fine. Needs to be done. Let's get Zach back in that Biosculptor pod. Where are you, Zach? So last time this popped up, it said that on completion of the bioregeneration cycle, it will heal either the torso frailty or a scar. And of course, we all knew it was going to be the scar, and it was. It took 20 days, and it was the scar. So it's going to take 22 days, but then that'll heal his frailty. And frailty makes your manipulation go down by 30% and your movement go down by 30%. So it's a huge debuff. Where are my constructoids? Are they regenerating or something? There's one. I have Constructoid 3. Oh, this is why nobody's going there. Oh boy. Alright, well I'm healing the Constructoid, even though it has no energy. That's fine. We need to get our Constructoids up and going. Shah is confused because of dementia. Just looking quickly to see if there's any. No, everything's good here. Okay. Just need to deconstruct all this and harvest these components. Now the good thing about Tiffy is while she's here, she's learning how to mine. She's currently a 2, almost a 3. We're missing steel, looks like. I think we need to work on our work schedule. All right. Let's continue. I have been thinking to myself that we should maybe have another mech that's another Fabricor. Because right now this one Fabricor is doing a great job when it comes to food. If we keep him on target the right way. Where is he anyway, actually? Is that him? Oh, he needs another half a day. And then he'll get right back to it for another 10 days. Anyway, so the Fabricor's been doing a great job. The issue that I have is that I don't have enough people doing crafts. And I'd like to maybe make another Fabricor that does things like the chunks, these like stone chunks to keep us kind of what's the word I'm looking for? In supply. So Got to think about that. After all these traps are done, by the way, I'm definitely going to summon another Apocatron this episode. In fact, let me queue up a mech band dish. Because I really want to get 6 waste pack atomizers. So now we're down to 1,884 waste packs. Last episode we started was 1947. When we started this entire project with waste packs, we're at 1,790. So we knew that 4 waste pack atomizers was kind of our midpoint, where like we wouldn't gain any more waste packs. We'd be able to get rid of a lot. 5 is definitely eating away at it. I don't think we're going to need the original 8 that I wanted. I think we're just going to need 6. And with our rechargers here, they'll get put right into the atomizers and the excess will go here. This room is also probably oversized. And so I may redesign this room a little bit. But that's okay. In fact, if I'm going to do that, let me cancel this, just in case. Okay. See, over here, we have these. They're already starting to take from here a lot more than I expected. But, yeah. Gene extraction complete. We extracted a weak immunity. Very good. Not really. So weakened immunity. Carriers of this gene gain immunity to diseases. Wait. Oh, they gain immunity to diseases more slowly than normal. They may die from infections that others would survive. The whole point of me doing all of this is to make a nice little xenogerm. Now, what I initially am going to do is I'm going to put a xenogerm in somebody. It's a xenogerm that contains xenogenes, I think. This is how it works. Anyway, so I'm going to put the xenogenes in, like, here, Fleeb. He has nothing. He has nothing. So I'll put all the ones that I think would benefit him. Like, strong. What's that one do? Melee damage is 150%. Like, I'm not going to give that to him, but I'll be able to look at this at least. I really wish I had developed this sooner. So if you're watching this and you're wondering about genes, just make some gene extractors, put somebody in the gene extractor. They'll get a debuff called genes regrowing. Don't put them back in if they have that debuff, otherwise you'll immediately kill them. But continually put them in if they don't have it until you've extracted everything that you kind of want. It's only a 12-hour extraction time. It's very quick. And it's a very slight debuff after they come out too. Those get stored in a gene bank. And then you can kind of have a gene assembler, figure out which ones I want to use, and then inject those into people. And get all kind of good quality things. The only other thing to know is that if you only use beneficial genes, that they will eat more food. If you use things that are detriments, they will eat less food. So you can balance it out if you think that makes sense. But for the most part, it doesn't really matter since I have so much food right now. The other thing I'm looking at here is I have this ground penetrating scanner. So everything that's green is something that I can harvest with a deep drill. I mean, look at all this around the map. And I have it where it's already, some places already close. I don't even need to run power. So I may look to do that soon. Okay, Kate. Balaki must still be doing deconstruction. He is. He should be almost done with that. Is this over here, but that won't take very long. It's steel. Steel goes very quick. $41 components so far. A group of hungry alpha beavers has just arrived. They try to eliminate them before they decimate every last source of wood in the region. How many alpha beavers we got, guys? Is this it? Just right here? 9? Okay, well, We're gonna have to take care of them. I think almost everybody should have an assault rifle by now. We have a spare assault rifle there. We have a minigun. Ooh, we're gonna use the minigun this time. Who wants it? Who wants the minigun? Pompeyana? All right, Pompeyana. You're gonna get the minigun. You spoke up, you're gonna get it. Baiko has the nerve spike. I actually don't have many people that I'm gonna be able to bring. Fluff, Howie, Daesh, Fleeb, and Pompeyana. That's it. Maybe Baiko. Yep. They're all down there. Okay. I'm gonna see what happens here. Pompeyana with the first time using the minigun. We're gonna see how this goes. Baiko is slow, and I think Baiko's slow because he has clothes on. That was a gene we got from him last time. So I guess genes also help you to understand your people a little bit better too. All right, alpha beavers are there. We're gonna set up a little spot here, and then have somebody aggro them. Probably Fluff. Caravans detected. Will be attacked in 8 days. We'll be long gone. We'll be back in our beds at Hope by then. So, it's okay. Okay, Fluff is right here with her sniper rifle. Howie will be a little bit closer with his assault rifle. Same thing with Daesh. And Baiko as well. Glebe has an assault rifle. And then Pompeyana. We're going to see how this configuration works here. What is the range on the minigun? 25. No, not 25. There's no way. 31. Is that the same as a assault rifle? An assault rifle? Yes, it is. Okay. Kind of making kind of a little bit of a crescent shape here. Fluff has a range of 45. She's going to shoot one of these in the room. What's their speed? I think we're getting a little bit too far away. Their speed is 3.7. Fluff is 3.63. Let's move our people up a little bit. I can't wait to see how this minigun works. I don't want them to get too close because I don't want Fluff to get shot. She's going to move immediately to the right. Yeah, shoot that one right there. Oh, come on. Fluff. What are we doing? Why didn't that aggro? We may have to bring this fight to them. I was trying to lure them. That's not working. She's not going to make that shot. All right, well, let's see. How far away is Pompeiana? Can you make the shot? Here, come here, Pompeiana. Let's see. Let's see how this minigun works. It's running away. Okay, well, that was unimpressive. They're really evading me. They actually are actively evading me, you can tell. I was hoping that the minigun would be a little bit more accurate. I really made it for the Shamblers, knowing that there's going to be like 20 of them in front of me. I'm going to hit something. So I'm glad I'm trying it out at least. But I thought I'd be able to hit something like this. Watch. Alpha Beaver Revenge. Oh yeah, this minigun's not good. Not one of those hit. So let me look at gear, look at minigun. Accuracy is 30% at most. Yeah, so not good. It's good for crowds. But you know what? If that's the case, I'd probably use something else. Okay, good to know. Let's tell Pompeiana to go back, and we're gonna have them just systematically go through these and kill everybody. That's fine. I'm pretty sure Diash got shot. No. Howie's okay too. He got hit though. He has a little scar now. Oh no, he doesn't. He didn't get hurt at all. The Alpha Beaver chomped Howie in the right arm, and he has a bruise. I don't like how manual I have to be with dealing with this. There's 2 more left, I think, and that's it. That's an iguana. That's also that's a rat. They're getting experience. That's kind of why I'm letting them do it still. Oh, I hit one of those by mistake. Okay, no big deal. And then when it comes to raids like that, sometimes it's hard to keep track of where all the alpha beavers went. Sometimes they go off to other parts of the map. You can just hit Z to search and then just type like alpha and see it says alpha beaver all on the bottom right. They're all dead. I need to get my zoom tool working again so that I could show you things like that. Okay. These are all getting deconstructed. Hey, we're almost done here actually. After this, Balakay should go dig at that compacted machinery. He's gonna fly through this, watch this. Yeah, Balakay's very fast. Okay, we have a new quest. Gray, first chief of her Cameral Pact, has sent us a message. Apparently, Yutakin based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. Okay, so he wants me to eliminate all enemies and turrets in their bandit camp of 6 Yutakin. They'll give me marine helmet, marine armor, or goodwill. I think I'll take the goodwill. We're 63 with them. What's our natural? Because there's always with not ideologies, diplomacy, there's a natural state that they will go to. Natural goodwill is 0. So they'll kind of go up or down based on that. So they're always going to deteriorate. I don't know, maybe I'll take the marine. I mean, that's resources and time. Sure. We'll be ready to leave that area by tomorrow. My whole barn is filled up with chickens. 76 chickens. Actually, we have 90 chickens. 94 total. That seems like a lot of chickens. What do you think? Okay, I started to talk about it and didn't finish. So we don't have a lot of excess energy. Like, we only have 50 per battery right here. Total. We have 15 batteries. We're about to have 15 actually right here. We're just gonna make these 2 solar, but you know what? We don't have the steel. That's part of the issue. where's that bandit camp that we need to attack? Well, we're right here at the lump of compacted machinery. We have right next door, we just don't have enough room on our elephants. We have right next door compacted plasteel. That's 25 days until that expires. This one's 15 days, this one's 27, this one's 11. Some of these are going to expire, and it's just going to be what it is. Here's the bandit camp. 6 enemies. I wouldn't say it's far from our base, but it's fairly far. It's probably a day. But that's okay. We're going to take care of it. We just have to go back to base first. We need steel. So where's our dig? Our deep drill. The deep drill's right here. We don't have anybody mining right now. We have another deep drill here. We don't have anybody mining it. Okay. There's steel here. There's steel here. All right within base. In the base is 300 steel in every single one of these tiles. Every single one. That's uranium. Yeah, so there's a lot of steel around. Alright, so what would we like to do? I think we need to definitely summon an Apocatron once everybody gets back. Get another waste pack atomizer. I think I need to do a little bit of maintenance when it comes to work priorities, because we're falling behind on certain things that I don't want to, and I think we need to reprioritize other things. So for example, Tiffy's going on these excursions. She's digging at these blocks here. Her mining is a 2. She's almost a 3. She has no passion for it, but we kind of have been bringing her because of the militars. So my question is she the right person to go? I maintain that the answer is yes, because some of these are going to be hostile activity detected, and we're going to need to have the backup. So I think the crew that I decided of Tiffy, Balakay, and Kate, I think that's a good crew. So we're gonna stick with that crew. Which means all of the help that we can get Tiffy mining back at Hope, she'll actually be more effective when we're on these runs here. She'll be able to contribute a little bit better, which would make them more efficient and quicker, which means less danger. So I think we're going to need to do that with her. I'm making Kate beat up that group carrier. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're good. Let's go. World. Reform caravan. We're going to go back to Hope. 1 day away. Travel supplies. Everything's good. We're going to take all the components. 117 components. That's pretty good. We're going to take, what else? More steel. Of course. I don't want to take limestone chunks. Nope. I'll take limestone blocks and granite blocks and slate blocks. And some marble. And we're good. That's it. We're good. Where's my militars? Do I have any militars here? There's no way I have no militars here? Did something happen to them? I'm finding it hard to believe that Tiffy has no militaries with her at all. I'm going to cancel. There's no militaries on this map with her, so I don't know what happened there. Alright, let's figure that out when we get back. We're going to reform caravan, start over. We have all the travel supplies, all the people, everything is here. Items, all the steel, components, limestone blocks, granite marble. I think that was it, right? That's what I did? Yeah. Oh, the mechanoid slag chunks I got rid of. And instead, we will take more marble and a little bit of that. 1.2 days, they will be home. Alright, now let's go back to Hope and see what's going on with our militaries. We only have 4 militaries here. Something happened to our other 2 militaries. Now, they wouldn't get left behind in another zone because, well, they'd be on that screen with people screen. So we lost 2 militaries, and I actually don't know how. So that's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We'll have plenty of resources to make 2 more. Constructoid hit a trap. Of course it did. Alright, buddy. We're going to get you up. Don't worry. Let's get some of these guys healed up. There's a military right there. I mean, a constructoid right there. We'll get Fleeb on that one. We'll get Daesh in this one. We have a couple of militaries, which actually... you should be charging. Oh, you can't because... Tiffy's not here. She's not here. Okay. When Tiffy, Kate, and Valkyrie get back, we're going to look at our work ethic for each of them. Work priorities for each of them. Not ethic. But maybe the same. Does Fleeb still have a debuff because of his bedroom? Yes, he does. -12. But look at his mood. His mood is 98%. Everything else is offsetting it. Part of the reason is, and this is something I didn't realize, so you should think about this if you're trying to do work priorities. Fleeb has a burning passion for intellectual activities. He's right now at a long-range mineral scanner. It gives him a +14 buff, which offsets his supreme expectations and any debuff that he currently has. Because he's doing something that says burning passion for my work. I love my work. I could do this all day, every day. So when everybody gets back, the first thing I'm going to do is set them only to do their burning passion work, and then see where I have the gaps, and I'll make decisions based off of that. That'll keep them happy. They'll be doing it more efficiently, and it'll be great. I wonder what the buff is if they're just passionate. Do they get a buff for that? Let's check their buffs. I don't think so. Oh, minor passion for my work, +8. I enjoy my work. So Daesh must only have a passion for intellect? Yep. Alright, so then that's going to be my decision making, is burning passion first, regular passion second, and then fill in the gaps. So that's how we're going to know what we're lacking as far as this colony goes. There's a military in here. How are our pigs doing? Remember, we got our whole pig population was decimated. So I think it was last episode that I put Fluff in the gene extractor. She already is at 8 days left. So she's halfway through that debuff. I could put her back in whenever that's gone. Oh no, I knew it. Oh no, I knew it. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So do you remember? A few episodes ago, a strip of gray flesh was found. It was very mysterious and very horrifying because they said that somebody was living amongst us that wasn't who they appeared to be. Well, now we know what the name of that who the name of that person is, and also what they are. It's called a metal horror. And it says a metal horror is emerging, slicing through flesh and skin. This nightmarish bladed creature is cutting its way out of its host. The metal horror is emerging from Murok. And it says, implanted through a Shambler Swarmer attack. Murok's metal horror emerged for unknown reasons. These horrifying metallic parasites live inside the victim, taking control of higher reasoning via a network of hair-thin metallic filaments. They spread throughout the body and the brain. They control the victim's mind and compel them to infect others with new metal horrors. Okay, so this is obviously a problem. Okay, like we can say that. First of all, he's our best crafter. He was great. We have to kill him now, but he was absolutely great. Everything else was okay, but he was really good at crafting, and that's a problem. So, next thing. Very, very next thing. Dayash needs to wake up and go to the mech gestator and get the mech militar that's in there. Oh, second thing is, well, Second thing is, like, can I forbid that door? I don't think he's going to care about that. I don't think he's going to care at all. He's going to just break through it or open it and not worry about it. So we need to get some people in strategic places. I want Fluff over here. This is not good. How we can go there? Sure. You know what? I really don't want to fight in these hallways. That's bad. That's bad. That's a bad decision. Chakin, I don't know what's going to happen to you. But why don't we let you come here and grab something? Let's see. You have 0 shooting and 0 melee. We have to get Chakin up to speed. That's going to have to be a focus. Anyway, we will give her Molotov cocktails. So that way, you know what? If she's getting attacked and she can't outrun him, she's going to set them both on herself and him on fire and not worry about it. So let's get Daesh and everybody out of here. In fact, here. Like, just here. Now, I don't know how quickly it's going to pop out. I bet you very quickly and, like, horrifyingly. Okay. All right, Marak. Well, you're about to die. You've been living amongst us. It's not your fault. I get it. Metal heart implantation. There he is. Oh, wait. Oh, so Marak is still with us. Okay. I feel a little bit better. He's going to die in 17 hours, but he's still with us. Here's a metal horror. Does it tell us anything about him? A horrific shifting mass of metal filaments, blades, and instruments. This metal is maintained and regenerated by circulating dark fluid. While dormant, fluid metal horrors are hidden in the host's body. They use their host to infect others, creating more metal horrors. If detected or endangered, the metal horror will form a jagged exoskeleton and cut its way out of the host's flesh. An emerged metal horror will eventually enter a low-energy hibernating state if left undisturbed. So what's that mean? Well, to me, we have 17 hours to kill it and get to Marak to heal him. Unless this thing attacks Marak. In which case, then it is what it is. Now, apparently it goes to a hibernating state if we leave it alone. So let's see what happens here. It's in the room. It's not trying to get out. Is it? Is it going to try to hit that door? It is. Okay. Marak is freaking out. He's fleeing. I kind of want him to stand in the corner and hide behind the nightstand. Can we tell him to do that? Marak, hey, go hide behind the nightstand. Crouch down if you could. Let this thing do its thing, because if it attacks you right now, you're dead. And if you use your fire... You don't even have a weapon anymore, Marak. What happened to your weapon? Anyway, if you use your fire spew, you're going to set the whole room on fire and kill yourself. Likely kill yourself. So stay in the corner. Hide behind the nightstand. Trust that this is going to work out. We're going to get Howie right here. Okay, no. We're going to do this. Howie's going to be here. Papayana's going to be here. And then Fluff, and Daesh is getting the Militar, so he'll be around. Fluff is going to stand in the doorway, shoot him down the hall to draw him out, and then bring him out here, and then we're going to kill him. Go hide, Marak. Go hide. Okay. Go hide. It's only wooden door. Oh no, Marak is down. Don't kill Marak. You gonna kill Marak? You're gonna kill him, aren't you? You're gonna hit him again, aren't you? You're not, okay. Marak is gonna die in 9 hours. Okay, he is now out. He's now out. Daesh is getting the Militar. This is going to be crazy. Baiko is over there. I'm going to shoot the Metal Horror and hope for the best. He's not. He's going back to Marak. Come on. Go in here. Yeah, go, Fluff. Go. Yeah, okay. It's coming toward us anyway, so Fluff can retreat. What is his speed? Doesn't say. I don't like that. Alright, while that's happening, Baiko is going to go rescue Marak. Chakin is going to get the Molotov cocktails, and she's going to come up here when she's done. But this thing is moving incredibly quickly. So actually, I'm going to change where Fluff's going. I'm going to have her keep this door open so that it doesn't get redirected. I want it to pass the least resistance, so I'm trying to think this through out loud. If I close the door, then he would probably go somewhere else. Door open, he's going to go right for Howie. To get most distance, I'm going to have Fluff come down this way, so that way she's on this flagstone. Okay. Alright. Daesh is getting that Militar out. As soon as that happens, he's going to deputize it, or not deputize, draft it, and get it into the battle. Okay, here we go. It's moving fairly quickly. Okay, Militar is up. Okay. Daesh, you're not allowed to eat. Sorry. Just can't eat right now. Militar, get up in there. Okay, here we go. It's going right after Fluff. Right after Fluff. You're not going to get Fluff. Just so you know, you're not getting Fluff. Just so you know. Okay, yeah, you can hit the aggro hand. That's fine. Alright, they shot him a significant amount, and he's only at 96%. Baiko is going to save Marak, so I'm happy about that. And that's it. This is what we got. This is what we're working with. Agrahand is dead. I wish I had somebody that could stun. It's 81%. It's now downed. Is there any advantage to keeping it alive? No, there's none. Everybody kill it. Just kill it. I thought maybe if I kept it alive, I could research it. Okay. It's really hurt. Marak. I gotta get Fluff to Marak, though. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, it blew up. And we got Bioferrite out of the deal. Okay, so the problem here is that somebody else may be infected. Oh, well, a constructor just hit the spike trap and killed itself. Okay. Okay, well, the Metal Horror is dead. That actually was not that hard. But I just worry that somebody else is now infected. But here's the good thing. The good thing is that if we get another flesh sample, we've already investigated 2 flesh samples of the same, and we're going to be able to detect it in a surgical inspection. Hopefully. All right, Tiffy and everybody, we're going to tell you a story when you get back. So, Metal Horror. Who else is infected? We've been through this a while back. We had something like this happen. And when it happened, there was the message that said that doctors will lie, even if they detect it, if they are also controlled by those things. So I'm really not sure what we could really do about it. Oh, there's a quest available I just looked at. Or, no, maybe it wasn't a quest. Alright, well, we only lost 1 Agrahand. I don't know whose Agrahand it even was. I think it will become Fluff's. Okay. Want my guys to get back. We'll be back in 0.3 days. Is Maroc gonna have like a lasting something from that? Torso stab, right kidney stabbed. I think we need to make, he needs to make himself a bionic spine. We need to do that. Yeah. Let me see here. Just let me know how the microphone sounds. Please. How many chickens do I have right now? $118. So we have it set to take care of. We're not going to use the word slaughter. Take care of any male chickens. Okay. After 5, we will take care of them. After 10, female will take care of those. We have 54 male and 50 female. How long do they take to grow up? What's their maturity time to adulthood? 12 days. I'm wondering about our little setup here with food, if it's not adequate. I'm wondering if it's not adequate. Because look, the whole room is filled up with corpses already. We also have an issue with, we now have a split food supply. We have, in food production, we have a spot over here for... There's a spot over here for the freezer and also our little kitchen. And there's a spot over here for butchering. I wonder if I should move my kitchen to over here. And then have the lifters, which is their job, just move it over here to the kitchen, to the freezer. So that people can eat it in the little dining room we have here. The other thing I could potentially do, what if I put the freezer? Oh, my caravan's back. What if I put the freezer here instead? So if let's explore that. Let's just think that out steps wise. Here's the dining room. Imagine we have a table over here on the side by this door. If I have a freezer here that's only for meals, not for raw materials like I have down there, nothing raw, nothing at all like that, just for meals. It can be fairly small. It could be like that. Maybe like a 7x5, something like that. The only disadvantage is it's an extra, like from the door, it's 1, 2, 3 to get into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into. It's an extra 2 tiles, but it's more central, actually. It's more central even for people in the workshop. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to move the freezer here. So I'm going to move the freezer here. I'm going to move our food production down here. And that means all of our food production happens here. Now, what does that mean for actually producing vegetables? That's something to definitely look at. So, up here, vegetables. These vegetables are normally moved from here to this freezer. So a distance of about that much. And if I make this move, now it's going to have to go down here. It's about 50% further. Not great, but that's the reality. What can I do different there? Well, maybe what I could do... Let's see. Yeah, so So for anybody watching right now, we're just trying to get more efficient, and we're trying to keep people in the inner portion of the base, like that. So outskirts. This is considered outskirts right here now. If I make that move that I just said, this will be considered outskirts. And so far that would be okay because we have things that take a long time to grow. Don't need to be harvested that often. And it kind of like is what it is. That's fine. With the exception of the rice and the potatoes. So I can move those. And in fact, maybe what I'll do is I'll move something that takes a long time to grow, like Devil Strand, over here. That's what I'm definitely going to do. Then I could move. Like I'm not gonna put a lot of things in here that are gonna take a lot of space because I do want them to be able to roam. And I do want there to be some natural grass that grows. So there's that. Hey Marak, you had a thing growing in you, and so you're awake now, and it was a nightmare, but you should be good now. So if I do that, then I can move my food production to the left over here. That's closer. It's basically the same distance then. It's a big project. It's a big project, but I think it's worthwhile. Tiffy, you're gonna get your militer. It's a big project. All right, let's see. This is a size of 105. These rice fields, I think, are all 42. So 42 times 2, that's 126. So 105 potatoes, 126 rice, and the corn is all the way over here. This should be Devil Strand, actually. And just call it a day, and then move the corn in somewhere. I have a lot of herbal medicine. Okay, but I like the thought process of figuring out the things that are longer grow times. So corn is what, 11 days, if I remember? $11.3 days. Rice is 3 days. Potatoes is like 8 or something. 5.8. Okay, that's fine. Devil Strand is 22, so that should be out here. I'm definitely moving Devil Strand out here. I should have done this a long time ago. It's 175 spaces for that. 161 down here, and we're always short on Devil Strand, so this is going to be good, actually. I know that I can't build a wall around this, but that's okay. It's totally fine. All right, so Devil Strand's going to be down there. Did I actually select Devil Strand? No, I didn't. So here's Devil Strand. Good. Corn. I don't want to mess up my ratios because I definitely had a good ratio going on with how much I had vegetable-wise. $165. So that was 165. So 165 corn. So Devil Strand being there is great. Okay. Corn is now going to be in here. And things that gestate, things that grow quickly will be closer. That's a good move. Rice should be here. So corn. We got brownouts. We don't have enough energy. We have to address that next. But this is all part of getting more efficient. So I'm glad. Yeah, rolling brownouts here at Hope. I don't think graves block a wind turbine. So I might put one here and another one here. I don't want to put over the fertile soil just in case I ever use it for something. But two more wind turbines would be a good thing. And I think I'll route it this way. Like that, just because I know I'm going to put another solar panel here. Okay. Good. Great. We now have 1,600 steel, so things are going to start moving. Did you make the vent? Not yet. We have a lifter. That's downed. Okay, what did I say? Rice would be close. This is all going to be rice. Just make it rice, and that's that. Done. This makes me rethink hay grass. Because hay grass is takes 7 days to grow. I put it here because I want it to be close to the pen. And I still think I want it to be close to the pen. But I'm wondering if I should have rice. Like, one of these should be rice. I think so. I'm going to make one of these rice. Yes, one of those is going to be rice. Okay, so then instead, I'm going to make... Where's cotton going? I think that's going to be corn. That'll be corn. Okay. This will be cotton. It's not nearly as much cotton as I had. I don't know if I like that at all, actually. I mean, I have 7,000 cotton right now. How much cotton do I really need? This is corn. This is cotton. Huh. I made one of these rice. That definitely needs to be an auto door. I don't know why it's not. These all should be auto doors. In fact, I have an even better idea. Even better idea, if you can believe it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shorten. We're gonna make our pen a little smaller. This whole area will become off limits to animals. Basically, that whole area. So that way I don't have to have these little doorways and walls and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. But secondarily, I know I want corn over here. I want cotton over here. Devil strand is huge and it's gonna be out here. Fine. Rice is gonna be down here. Struggling to see what else I need to plant, actually. Maybe I'll put cotton here also. Yeah, I think I will. I'll put cotton here also. I don't want to get rid of all that cotton. That's 143 and 132. That's 270. What was it? 143? So 275. Our current cotton is 322. Okay, that's fine. 2 cottons is good right there. This is rice. Where's corn? That being corn is fine. We can make that corn. That could be corn. And then these 2 things I have them as devil strand. They don't need to be devil strand. Let's make them something else. You know what? We need a better source of wood. Maybe we'll do fiber corn right here just to kind of keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it going. We don't have a potato substitute. Don't think it really matters. I just liked how... I liked that there was a variety, to be honest. And wait a second here. We are missing one thing. I think we're still missing it. Where's heel root going? Heel root's gonna go here. A roof collapse from what? It was too far from any support. Oh wait, this is overhead mountain? Yeah, overhead mountain, you need to watch out. You gotta be Kate, you gotta be careful. You're not being careful. Come on, Kate. You act like an amateur sometimes. And you are a level 9 miner. Alright, that's fine. We are well on our way. Let's do some renaming. This is going to be corn. We're going to call it corn 2 because the name is already taken. Right, this will be called Devil Strand. This is cotton 1. That's cotton 2. I have corn over here. I don't want that, actually. Did I want that? Plasteel found. Oh, you know what then? Instead, hang on a second here. We're gonna do this instead. We're gonna expand this one. Yes. We're gonna do that. Like that. This is gonna become cotton. Fine. How long does it take to grow heel root? Is it 5.8 days? It is 7 days. 5.8 must be potato. Let me see. Yep, 5.8 is potato. So 7 days for heel root. So I think actually we're going to leave heel root where it is. So let's do that. Back to heel root we go. We call it heel root. We name this cotton. This is chocolate. Seems to be okay. Chocolate. Actually, cocoa. Cocoa trees. This will be Drago trees. Drago trees. We have cycloid. Smoke leaf. We have fiber corn already, actually. We have hops there. We have tinctoria. Oh, I'm glad I had fiber corn here. I didn't realize I did. Then we have corn here. Is that what we're doing? Yep, we're doing corn here. We're doing rice here for sure. Okay, rice. The name rice is already taken. How can that be? Cotton heel root. Must be one of these guys. Yep, it is. What do we want to make this again? Fiber corn? So we'll do fiber corn. Since we know we need more wood, we'll do fiber corn. Since we have a lot of vegetable patches, fiber corn number 3. This is corn. This will be rice. And we'll be set. We need to redo this. This is going to be rice. This is going to be a little bit here. I wonder if I should make this hay grass instead. Maybe. But I'll make rice very close to the kitchen. So this whole area. So, okay, what we've done is... Oh, visitors. Okay, well, we'll deal with them in a second. What we've done is we moved Devil Strand. Well, this is the reason why. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Trying to be more efficient. Right now, we have a kitchen, a butchering station, where we're making kibble and whatnot. The fabricore is going all over the place. He's going back and forth between here for the meat, coming over here to the kitchen to try to get the meat to make lavish meals for the colonists. So he's simultaneously making meals over here for the colonists and meals over here for the animals. We have a lot of wood, so that's good. But what we need to do is we need to get to a point where all of our food production is actually here. It's all going to be right here. Almost maybe that amount, maybe that size. I don't know, maybe a little bit smaller, but we'll have a kitchen. We'll have a big storage area for vegetables and whatnot, and that'll be great. Then the lifters will move those meals to a freezer, a new freezer. Instead of the freezer being here, it's going to be over here. Smaller. Doesn't need to be as big because it just doesn't need to be. We don't have enough to fill it up. Dining room's in the same spot. They'll have to walk 2 extra spaces to get to the food. But if they're in the workshop, they'll actually have to walk less. And I've been seeing people in the workshop having to walk across the map to get to it. So it becomes the freezer, if we look literally, becomes the center of the colony, combined with the dining room. So right here's the center of the colony. Then the outskirts of everything, the ultra outskirts, we're going to call them. This is going to be Devil Strand, which takes a long time to grow, 22.5 days. The other things that we need less critically, they go here in the outskirts, kind of, but still within the base. That's corn and cotton and whatnot, heel root. Things that need to grow, that will grow a little bit more quickly, like rice and whatnot, will be down here or possibly over here. We'll see how that goes. I might move all hay over here and rice over here, just because it'll be closer to the actual fridge. And that's that. But visitors we have, so let's talk to them real quick. Glebe, go ahead. No, wait, Daesh has a inspired trade or something. Yeah. Go ahead, Daesh. It's your time to shine. You woke up. I hope you brushed your teeth. You're going down to negotiate with these guys, and you have an inspired trade. Let's see what happens. So you have plus 24% as a negotiator. Okay, well, I guess that's good. Oh, they have a reinforced barrel. That's great. Very good. They have some medicine. Sure, I'll take it. They have 5 components. They have even survival meals. Sure, I'll take it all. I'll take it all. And then I'll sell you something, so I know I have things to sell. Pump shotgun, some short bows. There we go there. How about some pants? And some poor stuff and some normal stuff that's about to deteriorate. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize that. All the more reason I should have been doing this. I can sell them gene packs. So like here's a susceptible gene pack with weak immunity. I am not going to put that in anybody, so let's get rid of it. Awful plants. I don't see myself using that. Furry tail and naked speed. Animal war call and fur skin, maybe. But furry tail and naked speed, get rid of that too. I hope you guys know what you're doing with this, but if you don't, not my fault. Okay, cloth we have. We're gonna sell, let's sell 360. 320? 325. There we go. All right, well, we are on a good track. We know what we're going to do. This is going to make things way more efficient. I've been thinking about moving the kitchen for a long time. I really have. And I have a sort of idea of what I want to put over here in its place. But to learn what that is and to see how we handle this migration of everything over, that's going to have to wait till next episode. Because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.